What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Cap franchise series on YouTube. We are 2/3 of the way through the season. We are about to finish up season one. A quick review. We are 13.5 back of the LA Angels. Yeah. And we're 6.5 back of the wild card. So I don't foresee us making any progress there. We did trade Robinson Cano last episode, so he is gone for prospects. Justin Turner's about to go as well. He's 34 years old. He's in a backloaded the last 2 years of his backloaded deal. So he's about to go as well. As you can see, he is also regressing, so it's only a matter of time. I don't want to spend that money. Ryan Healy, we have to re-sign. We're going to have to dump some money into him, so we might even get rid of Justin Turner during the offseason. I don't know. We will see what happens. The top prospects here, again, if you watched last episode, you already know. Some of these guys, a majority of these guys should be called up for the September call-ups. We will see when that happens. I believe 20 days. 22 days. So what we are going to do is we are going to sim until the September call-ups. There's really nothing for us to do right now. We already have, obviously, the draft's already done. Feliz, Sanchez, Billy Rodriguez, and really nobody else. We didn't draft too good. But we have a lot of caps on Seattle, so we should be okay. We're 60 and 59. We're going to see how we do the rest of the year. Finishing above 500 would be a pretty good goal to hit. We have the garbage Tigers and the under 500 Blue Jays for the next 6. Actually, we do not play a team with a winning record until the beginning of September. So I'm hoping we can get some dubs because we're playing a bunch of garbo. So we'll see what happens. Pitching staff real quick. Luis Severino, Colin McHugh, Andrew Heaney, Robbie Erlin, and Paul Blackburn. The lone star of our bullpen is Blake Treinen, 30 years old. Last year of his deal, I do not know if we're going to keep him. We might let him go for a draft pick. But we'll see. We'll see what he wants. But I have a feeling Treinen's going to want too much. And for 30 years old, probably not something I'm going to want to do. So let's move into Detroit here. 3 games set against Detroit. Oh, cool. All right. We do take 2 of 3 from Detroit, though. 3 at Toronto. And we sweep them. So we win 5 of 6 to start the episode. And that's about right. And that about Mariners it up. We finished the road trip 5 and 4. Not terrible from a road trip standpoint. When you start 5 and 1, 5 and 4 is not great. With 3 more with Toronto here. You can't see the game to the left, but I will let you know we lose that. The game right here that you can't see, 6-8. Blake Treinen is 0 and 7, so that's always pretty solid. So starting off the episode pretty awesome. Then we lose 5 of 6 to even that out. Now we go. We host the Bronx, lose 19-4. Fantastic. Back to a 500 team. So we're playing a bunch of teams under 500 or so, and not doing well. 4 games at Texas. We split. That leaves us 69 and 69. That's it, boys. We're going to call the episode right there. Done. Franchise over. We're going to stop the episode at 69 and 69. That's going to happen. So thank you so much. We'll see you next time. I'm just kidding. Roster. Why am I being yelled at? Who the hell? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. All right. Let's see if we got anywhere near 6.5. Clearly not there. 9. Oh, fantastic. We are further out of the wild card race now, even at 500. So that is going to be it for us. We do get September call-ups, though. Let's see what happens. Who cares? Rainiers that make the playoffs. Travelers, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. All right. So September call-ups are here. Let's go take a peek and make sure everyone's called up. A lot of people did not get called up. I'm very surprised at that. The top prospects on AAA did not get called up. Kent Murphy did. But I highly doubt that he is going to pitch enough to lose his rookie eligibility for next year. He did throw 8 innings of 1-run ball and 5 strikeouts to get a no decision. So that's unfortunate. But Kent Murphy did pitch well in his first. Daddy Dimu got called up. He's 1 for 15. All right. We'll dive a little more into that in the cap recap. We are 70-70. I'm pretty sure we're eliminated. Houston is right below us. We lose 2 of 2. Split the sets. 3 with Cincinnati. Sweep them. Okay. I fully expect to... The terrible White Sox, I fully expect to lose 2 or 3 here. Okay, we won 2 or 3. Okay, we're 5-1. I mean, we're finishing respectably, right? That's all we can ask for. We somehow cut the deficit in half. So I guess we are not eliminated yet. Definitely a long shot to make the playoffs, but at least we have hope. We pretty much have to go, what I'd say, 6, 12, 9-3 to have a chance here. 2-2. Let's finish out the Baltimore series and go take a peek. 4-2. We're set 81-75. 4 games. That's probably going to be it. I'm pretty certain the magic number for the A's is 1. It might be 2, but even 4 back, that's not ideal. 2 wins, and we do clinch a 500 record, though. And I will be happy about that. We do clinch a 500 season. I will take it. Small victories, boys. Small victories. The game you can't see, the very last game, we lost 13-4. Just to show you. 15-4. Just kidding. We get rocked up. We do finish 84-78. Let's go take a peek around here. The Angels win the American League West. Mariners finish 14 back in a tie for third. The Central goes to the Indians. Both the Twins and the Royals make the wild card. And Baltimore comes out of the East to take the last spot in the National League. The Dodgers and Giants take the wild card. The San Diego Padres will take the NL West. The Chicago Cubs with 91 wins will take the National League Central. And the Philadelphia Phillies absolutely hammer the NL East and take it by 13 games. So that's where we stand. Let's go look. I don't think they do awards yet, right? No, they do. Okay. Clayton Kershaw wins the MVP and the Cy Young. Well, okay then. Anthony wins the batting title. Roberto Osuna wins the reliever of the year in the American League. The real Vlad Guerrero Jr. takes home the rookie of the year. Mike Trout is the best hitter. Gold Glove Davies. Noah Valiser, the creative player, gets a Gold Glove in his rookie season at catcher in the American League. Aaron Hosmer, David Fletcher, Tommy La Stella, Nick Ahmed, Eloy Jimenez, Mike Trout, and Carlos Gonzalez. Silver Slugger, Javi, JD, Cody. Okay, let's go look in the National League. Aaron Nola takes the MVP and the Cy Young. Wow, pitchers sweep the Cy Young and the MVP for the year. The batting title goes to Charlie Blackmon. Reliever of the year is Sean Doolittle. Rookie of the year in the National League is the Cap, Devin Lauder. 15 home runs, 266, 317 on base. And he will take that. Aaron Judge, Sean Manaea, Gold Glove. Bartolo Cologny, my creative player, is the greatest catcher in the National League. Suck it, Yachty. Let's go. Bartolo Cologny, you can't stand this heat. 991 takes the Gold Glove. I love it. Justin Smoke, Joey Wendell, Jed Lowry, Brandon Crawford, McCutch, Aaron Hicks, and Aaron Judge again. No caps. Bryce Harper, Chris Davis for the Dodgers. That's weird. All right. Top prospects. Of course, Kent Murphy goes back down after the end of the season. So there is that. So we are going to finish this off here. We got KC and Minnesota right where my screen is hidden, right here. That's the Cleveland Indians. So let's see what happens. This may not be the greatest thing to do. I can just go to the calendar and go one by one, but it is what it is. The Dodgers advance, as do the KC Royals. Now we go to the American League Division Series. The Chicago Cubs have defeated the Padres in 4. Baltimore has taken the Angels out in 4 as well. Philly wins in Game 5, and the Cleveland Indians take out the wild card winning Royals in 5 as well. Let's see who's going to make it to the wild card. Phillies take a quick 2-0 lead. Make that 3. Baltimore up 2-1. Philly is in the World Series awaiting Game 7. The Baltimore Orioles. Orioles and Phillies. Let's see who is the world champion for Season 1 of our Creative Player. Yes, I could go to the calendar and sim a week. I understand. I know. But this is more fun. Game by game. The World Series will go to Game 7. And Baltimore comes back. I believe that was a 3-1 deficit to win 3 straight and be the World Series champions. Let's go see Baltimore's roster. Jose Altuve, JD Martinez, Greinke, Keone, Quintana, Ramos. Wow, Ryu, Kimbrel, Bader. Wow. Pretty solid team. Pretty solid team from Baltimore there. They are the World Series champions. All right. So we are going to do this. We're going to look at a couple other things, and then we're going to call the episode. Normally, I would go through the offseason in this episode. However, for the cap recap, I want to be able to show the creative players their stats if possible. And I want to be able, maybe I can show them their AA stats already. Once I sim to the offseason, I can't see that anymore. So at the very least, I want to potentially, if at all possible, show as many stats as possible before I restart the season to Season 2. So let's see here. Let's roll through the last 3 months here. June, we all know Devin Lauder. For July, Josh Hader, Garcia, Vlad wins Rookie of the Month. Scherzer, Blackman, and real life Keston gets a Rookie of the Month. In August, Doolittle, Harper, and Lauder again. Kershaw, Anthony Rendon, and Jose Rivera gets Rookie of the Month in August. In September, Ryu, Rendon again, and Eloy. And in the National League, Dallas Keuchel, Aaron Judge, and Nick ZTV picks up the final Rookie of the Month for September. Go to our GM goals here. We finished above 500. That is a check mark. Did not make the postseason. That's unfortunate. But we did finish above 500 for year 1. We did have an incredibly positive cash flow as well because we got rid of Cano. If you look here, we got a decision to make on Brantley. We got a decision to make on Turner and Will Myers. There is a good to decent chance that all 3 of these players are gone. We need to rebuild badly. We have a lot of old players. Wellington as well, $7.5 million. That ain't happening. Trinan, McHugh's another decision. We have a lot of choices to make over the offseason. Whoops. If we go to roster here, and we go to age, this is what we're looking at. Ben Raines, Max Scherzer, George Valera, Swiderski, Deshaun Knowles, Alec Thomas, Actually, you just see potential. It doesn't count. Banff Breakers, Wensiel, Jason Schroeder, Don Kelly, Ginger Sampson, Josh Lowe. All these guys that are B or better. Joey Bart, Jonathan India, Seth Beer. We have a lot of potential. That's not including Rays and Willie, who are young and on the roster. Look at Rays, +9 contact to right on the season, +5 power versus right. Increased a lot. For Willie, he pretty much increased across the board, except for power versus right and stealing. So he is only going to get better. Both A potentials, both under the age of 24. So a lot. It might be time to just completely rebuild from the top. We have a lot of youth coming. The goal for next year, or for next season, is going to be to draft ETAs that are not 5 years. So we don't have to wait 5 years. That would be ideal. But I just don't think we're going to get there yet, because I'm not going to keep these players. I'm probably going to dump a lot of these. If they're free agents, I will probably offer them and then let them go just to get a draft pick in case they do sign somewhere else. And if they sign, then I'll just trade them. That's probably what I'm going to do here. So not a bad first season. We go 84-78. All things considered, the Angels are just a really good team. The A's we knew would be good, and they're young with a lot of talent as well. The one thing I do like about fantasy draft is it kind of spreads out the talent a little bit. I believe the Indians were the only team that was above 100 wins. And if we don't tell me that, and if we look at Cleveland. You know, Mike Trout, Chapman, Carpenter, Wood, Flaherty, Reed, Dominguez, Floro, Gonzalez, Tanner Rourke. I mean, a good team, but not incredible. You know, a good team. Trout just hit 442 in the freaking postseason. Good God. So, I like it. It's spread out for sure. That is going to do it for season 1, guys. Again, normally I would go through the offseason right now. We're not going to do that because I want to go through cap recap the best that I can and see how everyone did to the best of my ability. So, guys, I appreciate you. Cap recap is going to come out very, very soon after this video. That's my dog. He's dreaming. He's dreaming of the cap recap video. I know, Riley. It's coming. Don't worry. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, Twitter. It's all in the description. I love you. We'll see you soon for Cap Recap number 4.